In ancient Egypt, cats were more than just companions, they were divine beings directly linked to the goddess Bastet. These fascinating felines played a crucial role not only in life but also in the soul's journey after death. The Egyptians believed in the cat's extraordinary mystical powers, protecting against evil forces. In this video, we delve into lesser-known yet fascinating aspects of ancient Egyptian spirituality, the sacred role of cats and Bastet in the afterlife. This reverence for cats is directly linked to Bastet, the fierce daughter of Ra. A symbol of beauty, grace and strength, Bastet embodied both gentleness and ferocity. With the head of a sleek cat and a woman's slender body, she represented beauty and strength. Bastet was the goddess of home, fertility and protection. She possessed healing powers and protected against diseases, especially those affecting women and children. The bond between the people of ancient Egypt and their cats testifies to the divine qualities they believed these creatures held, reflecting Bastet's multifaceted nature. Cats were vital in ancient Egyptians' daily lives, reflecting their special status among those living along the Nile River. Initially valued as helpful hunters, they gradually evolved into symbols of divinity and protection. Ancient Egyptians regarded cats as mutually beneficial companions. The cats would come indoors to escape the heat, and in return, they would chase away dangerous creatures like venomous snakes and scorpions. Through their effective pest control, cats warded off the spread of disease, protecting vital crops. It was believed that cats extended their guardianship into the afterlife. One of the depictions of this belief is found in the tomb of Inherkau in Luxor. A mural shows the great cat of Heliopolis slaying a serpent. This mural is linked to a passage from the Egyptian Book of the Dead, where the cat symbolizes Ra, the sun god, and the snake represents Apep, the embodiment of evil. The Book of the Dead contains various spells and stories meant to protect the soul. Cats are often depicted in these funerary texts and artworks, symbolizing their role as guardians in the afterlife. Bastet is closely associated with the feline aspect of Ra. She is also known as the Eye of Ra. The sun god sends Bastet as the Eye of Ra to destroy his enemies. As the Eye of Ra, Bastet transforms into a fierce warrior to carry out Ra's will. Now is the perfect time to share the thrilling myth of Bastet's epic duel with Apep, the Serpent of Chaos. Meet Bastet, not just a symbol of beauty and grace, she was a formidable warrior and the vigilant protector of Ra. By day, she rode the sun chariot with her father, guiding his path across the sky. But as day turned to night, with her father Ra descending into the underworld, Bastet transformed into a fearless warrior. Each night, Apep, the Serpent of Chaos, rose to attack Ra's solar bark, attempting to devour the sun and plunge the world into darkness. But Bastet stood between them, her blade gleaming, ready to defend her father. With unmatched skill, Bastet fought the chaotic serpent, her every move precise and powerful. Her courage and strength kept Apep at bay, ensuring the sun would rise again each morning. Bastet ensured the eternal cycle of day and night. She was more than a goddess, she was the shield that guarded the world from chaos. This myth symbolizes the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. The sun dies each night in the underworld, only to be reborn every morning. Ra's daily journey through the underworld symbolizes the soul's passage through the afterlife. Bastet plays a protective role during this journey, and she safeguards and guides souls through the dangers of the Egyptian underworld. Initially, Bastet was depicted as a lioness, symbolizing her fierce and protective qualities. As her worship evolved, she became more associated with cats, emphasizing her nurturing and gentle personality. Bastet is closely linked to the lioness goddess Sekhmet, and often appears as her variation in ancient Lower Egypt. She resembled Sekhmet, the goddess of Upper Egypt, who was also half woman and half lion. Both shared traits as daughters of Ra, fierce feline defenders of the innocent against evil. Bastet and Sekhmet evolved from variation of Mafdet, the first feline deity to emerge in Egyptian mythology, whose greatest attribute was protection. The discovery of mummified cats in Egyptian tombs illustrate their importance in the afterlife. Egyptians regarded cats as both spiritual guardians and family members, so they mummified them and often buried them alongside their owners. Prince Thutmose's cat, Tamiaut, was mummified with exceptional care and even received her own ornate limestone sarcophagus. Ancient Egyptians believed that by placing both the cats and their person in the same tomb, cats acted as protectors against evil. In this way, both could safely transition to the field of reeds, the Egyptian paradise. The secret spirituality of cats in ancient Egypt reveals a culture that recognized the divine in the natural world. Cats were more than mere animals, they were guardians, protectors, and symbols of cosmic order. Historically, Egyptians have revered cats. Even today, people see them as mysterious and spiritual beings, and their behaviors often reflect their ancient roles as protectors and guides. From the temples of Bastet to the modern world, Egypt's sacred cats maintain a legacy that highlights their timeless connection to the divine. Their legacy reminds us that the mystical bond between humans and animals is as old as civilization. The next time you see a cat watching quietly, consider that it may be more than just a pet. It could be a guardian of older secrets.